This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're here at the formal announcement of a huge show, April 11th on BT Sport Box Office, between Daniel Dubois and Joyce. We've had some very unfunny tweets from Sam Jones all week, teasing us about a potential Fujimoto fight. I really hope Fujimoto gets hold of you. Do you know that?
Why? Listen, it was a potential fight. Come on now, listen. No, this is the fight everyone wanted, so it's what the fight we've given him. It's been like good few weeks, months of negotiations, but we got there in the end.
Bloody liar.
Oh, he fell for it.
Listen,
he fell for it.
Come round.
He fell for it.
Do you know what?
We can't hear you. Come.
To you again, bro.
He fell.
Listen, I can never listen to you.
He said to me yesterday, he goes, "Oh, so what's it? I'm coming to the press conference. Joyce Dubois." And I went, "Nah, Dubois Price, Joyce Fujimoto, chief support." And he went, No, he fell for it.
Do you know what? I didn't actually fall for it. I got information from someone else prior, but I was confused. I'm saying, why would this gentleman lie to me? Me and Sam, I can't, I'm really confused. But
I got him.
I said to him, when I woke up this morning, I said, Sam will be forever known as the lying Sam. That's it. SJ Boxing, lying Sam.
I put the fish hook. How can he not know that? Come on now. Fujimoto Joyce, chief support. Come on now. He thought it, really.
No, I didn't, because I was told by so I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
You
but
did. I'll show KUGAN the screenshot. See, he fell for it.
When you told me, I was confused. And I said, I'm confused. But what it is I've been in the gym over the week, all week this week. So, there was sources confirming different stuff. Don't want to, go too much. But I thought, when I saw it today, I thought, bloody Sam Jones, I said, I'm going to throttle him. I just said to Joyce, to me, where's Sam? I said, I think he's round there. It's me, he's in for it.
He was worried. Yeah, he was worried.
I
was literally thinking, what on earth is going on?
Do that to everyone. Come on now. This is serious business. Serious business. A great fight. It's what everyone's wanted, hasn't it? Everyone's been saying. Everyone always. Even I get stopped. The irrelevant me. We need to make Joyce Dubois, so we've done it.
Well, listen, we're all gonna look forward to it, man, and let the best man win, I guess. Yeah. 100%. I'll let you.
All right, we'll catch up with you in a bit then.
100%.
Can you come back into shot? Let's get you back in. There we go.
He takes up a lot of space, doesn't
He did.
He's a human fridge, isn't he? He's a human fridge.
Right, let's talk about this fight. It's a great fight, and to be fair, let's have it right. Joyce or Dubois didn't really need to take this fight. There could have been other options. We know you had an option with Hrgović. That was also an option, but fans win at the end. That's an old cliche, but fans do win. We get to see a great fight April 11th.
Honestly, though, I do think fights get. I'm not comparing Joyce and Dubois to Crawford and Spence and things like that, but fights do get over marinated. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, and before any idiots say, "Oh, he's comparing it to," I'm not. I'm saying I'm comparing it to like over marination of fights, and you don't get the best. You've got Joe here, who I genuinely believe is in his prime, and Daniel Dubois. Credit to both guys. They're taking the fight at different stages of their career, because I think a lose does more harm for Joe than it does for Daniel. That's my honest opinion. Because I think Daniel, as I say to Daniel, I said it to him. He probably is the real deal. But I wholeheartedly believe Joe Joyce is going to stop him. I really do believe that.
Just before we come on to that, well, they're both in town now. Look, we're both here. Did you consider the fight for the European title with Hrgović?
Listen, it's always a thought, but this fight's bigger exposure. It's a bigger fight. It's a better fight. It's more money. There's more to gain. What does Hrgović offer? No, Hrgović is a great fighter. Honestly, I don't want to disrespect him. I really don't, because he is a top fighter. Been to the Olympic bronze medalist, but nobody knows who he is. They really don't. Nobody really cares about Hrgović. He's a bit of like a who needs him kind of fight. And these two are fortunate to have each other, because you need a good dance partner to create a massive fight and a massive occasion. This is what you got here.
We had a kind of brief conversation in the week about this fight being on pay-per-view. Can you just kind of give me your thoughts on this fight being on pay-per-view?
Well, if you look at some of the pay-per-view quality fights that are going on nowadays, this is more than a pay-per-view fight, in my opinion. Like 20 quid to watch a fight like this. All I'm saying to people is, if you don't want to watch it, don't pay for it, no problems. Hear the result in the morning or watch the replay on YouTube, no problem. If you want to see a 50-50 competitive fight, tune in and pay for the fight, because you're going to get your money's worth. Simple as that.
We are in a day and age now where the pay-per-view market and model has changed dramatically, and we've seen Eddie Hearn shows are kind of sometimes based on the whole card as opposed to the lone fight, which it used to be just the lone fight. But I mean, we'll expect a good card from Frank anyway.
I know there's going to be, I'm hearing about some of the fights that are going to be made. It's going to be a stacked undercard, top talent on it, top up-and-coming talent on it, and hopefully some other 50-50 fights. So it's really going to you're going to get your money's worth, and then you've got your dessert with that at the end, which is going to be fantastic.
Any stumbling blocks in order to make this fight happen, Sam?
Listen, there was a few. There was a few. There was everything was changed every day. We'd agree something, and then the goalposts would change. I'll say it very openly. It was sometimes listen. At the very beginning, it was like, why should it be Dubois Joyce? Why? Dubois hasn't beaten anybody. He hasn't. Amateur or pro, he's beaten nobody. That is a fact. That's not me slagging him off. He's looked the part. He's looked sensational in his fights. But who has he beat? He hasn't beaten anybody. Joe, look at his amateur record. Olympic silver medalist, one of the most decorated amateurs to ever come out of this country, if not with the medal collection he has. His pro career, yes, Main Stavern was a bit past his best, but he's beat a former world champion. He's beaten Brian Jennings, who went 12 with Klitschko, who's very much, you can see Jennings has still got plenty in the tank. I believe Joe's done far more. But look, if this kind of thing was going to stop a fight, this is not to do with my ego. Joe's well, like, listen, have it, no problem. Dubois Joyce is what it is. Let's just give the fans what they want.
A lot of people kind of reading comments, they believe what a lot of us think, that early on it seems to be possibly Daniel's fight. If it goes into kind of the second half of the fight, the later rounds, then you may side with Joe. Is that generally how it could go?
Look, I'm realistic, but I know people don't think they think I'm just beer goggles, Joe Joyce. It's not. Daniel's a big puncher. He is. He's a terrific puncher. He's got a good, hot, solid jab. He's a dangerous fighter, but he's not been tested. I believe Joe's chin has been tested. I know Joe's capable of getting up off the floor. If that's what Joe has to do to win this fight, he will. I've never seen a more motivated Joe, and that's me being very serious and sincere. I've never seen him so motivated for a fight. You can see like him a different change in his demeanour, can't you? Already, like you've seen him on Good Morning Britain this morning. He's fired up for this fight. He really is, and he think Joe feels he has a point to prove.
There were some comments from Eddie Hearn yesterday, who said that this is a great fight, but he didn't believe this was for pay-per-view.
Okay, Eddie Hearn would give his right testicle to promote this fight. Facts. Absolute facts. He would give his right hairy testicle to promote this fight. 100%. Come on now. Move on. Next question. It's ridiculous.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is a great fight, and I think two unbeaten heavyweights. And we kind of possibly compare this to when DeGale fought Groves years ago. A lot of people were saying, why are these two fighting each other? But they both went on to win world titles and whatever else they won. So
it depends the manner of the win and the manner of the defeat, doesn't it? If someone gets blasted out in the first round, then it's going to be more difficult. It's going to be more difficult, but there's still a way back. It's a long way back, but there's still a way back. But as I say, if it's close, it could even go to points. It could be late stoppages. Either way, I just think if you look at their styles, you're only going to get one thing, aren't you? It's an absolute barn burner.
There's been some pre-criticism about the potential build-up, because we know that in the past, Daniel and Joe haven't been big talkers, but ultimately it really matters what happens on April the 11th. But everyone loves a build-up. We love a build-up. But how are you going to kind of assess how this build-up's going to go?
Depends. Like if you see this morning, he's been quite animated. He's looking at me now. He's been quite animated this morning. Daniel, Joe's talking it up. They're both bang up for the fight. So we're just, as I say, it's going to continue here, and then you're going to get an explosive fight. People pay to see the fight. I know that they want the build-up, they want the nice build-up, but they're going to get a great fight regardless.
Is Sidecar Sam going to make an appearance today?
Listen, no one's safe. Nobody's safe.
Be safe?
Be safe. yeah, be safe.
All right, well, listen, we'll look forward to this today. I'm quite interested. I know, like I said, they're not notoriously known for their kind of trash talking.
Joe might flip a table today. There might be table flipping season. What we got here? This table can be flipped.
That's a good old table. That can be flipped.
Yeah, I've been kind of winding you up in the car earlier as well. I've had 4 coffees in him. I'm kind of like saying, they think you're shit, Joe. They think you're shit. He's like, yeah. He's ready. He's ready to go. He really is. And he's never been more motivated for this fight, for a fight in his life. I know that. See something different in his fight. When I told him he'd fight Marco up for the European title, it looked like he wanted to strangle me. He just did. He just did. He looked like he wanted to strangle me. That's
Can
what.
you just kind of go over the situation? I haven't really spoke to you about
Marco
that.
Huck fight. Listen, Joe was physically prepared, ready to go to Germany and win the fight. He was 100% going to go there and win the fight. But Joe wants to be motivated. He's all on motivation. And when I told him that this fight's, we're getting closer here, Joe. A different look in his eye, and he's really is ready to go. He's excited. You'll see. I believe you see a different demeanour in it. He's a change in his demeanour today because he's so excited for this fight.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. April the 11th at the O2. Yeah, I think you
No matter
can't.
what anybody says, as I said to people, I'll say this in a polite way. If you have a problem with it, don't buy it. If you want to watch an exciting fight with two British heavyweights, which don't come around very often. Dillian White and Joshua were the last ones to do it, where people was mad interest, and that was a great fight, a great occasion. This is going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's White Chisora, but Chisora's, I don't know. This is different to that, in my opinion.
I mean, what can you buy for £20 nowadays? I bet £20 wouldn't even buy the laces on your Louboutins.
You having them, are you, Kugan?
I do like them, to be fair.
Yeah,
But your footwear's always on
I've
point.
had a bit of stick about them today, but no, look, it's 20 quid. Like I know it's a lot of money. Like that, it's a lot of money to some people. And some people it's not. But you're going to get your money's worth. You really are going to get your money's worth.
I think, like I said, without kind of going through the whole pay-per-view thing, we seem to talk about it a lot, but I think people's kind of grievance with it is that on top of subscriptions to Sky Sports, BT Sport, etc., having to pay another premium on top of that, which, yeah, I get that 100%.
We're not American, isn't it? Where we have to pay $150 for some other pay-per-views at the shambles that they put on over there. 20 quid, fill your boots.
All right, Sam, I look forward to this. I'm actually quite intrigued about this press conference because I think people are kind of thinking nothing's going to be said in it, but I think that might not be the case.
You're wrong. I might throw a table at Frank Warren's head. What do you reckon? I don't think I'll be able to pick it up. There's definitely something going to be said today because there's a few things that people don't know about I might unveil today, so might reveal some deep, dark secrets.
Right, okay, so can we exit Sam Jones and bring in Joe Joyce?
Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, goldstarpromotions.co.uk.